morning, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I love all things paper crafting. I love that Stampin' Up! Has inks and stamps and paper and ribbons and embellishments and everything coordinates. So yes, I'm popping on today to show the feature of the week, which is for the record stamp set and some alternatives. So let me show you what this stamp set looks like. So here's for the record. So as soon as I saw this in the catalog, it hooked me. I was like, that's a cutie. So, and I don't know, I guess I thought it would be great for Valentine's Day. I don't know why, if it was just the heart in the middle or what it was, but in the mini catalog, so it looks like this on the front. Hello, Mary Ellen. Oh, and thanks for sharing. Good morning, good morning. So on page 74 is the stamp set. It comes with all of these little dies. I love this saying here, "You're awesome." Like, who doesn't need a card that says that? I really like you. Happy birthday. We always need happy birthday stamps. And you're my favorite song. And for the record, I think that's kind of cute. So there's lots of fun little stamps here that can be used. And of course, you automatically gravitate towards the record kind of side of things. However, me being me, I like to go outside the box a little bit and create some different alternatives. And so I'm just going to talk about some of those today, and then I'm going to show you how I made one of them. All right, so here's one of them that I made. So instead of making this as a record, I decided to stamp it as a sunset or a sunrise. And so I stamped it in Bumblebee ink. I then laid a piece of paper across. So for instance, like this, I used my blending brushes and added in some nice colors along the top. And then I did the same for the bottom. So I kind of, where I had I masked off the orange and did some blue over top. And so it kind of makes it look like a little bit of a reflection in the water and this beautiful little sunrise or sunset. And of course, these little dragonflies look so cute there, flying across the sky. So there you go. It can become a sun if you want it to. Also, of course, we got the sun. We got to have the moon. So what about this? So I stamped it in the background and then just added some trees from the Mountain Air stamp set, just in black, kind of in the foreground. And then I actually used my blending brush in the Night of Navy and Misty Moonlight all around this white, and then picked out, used my Take Your Pick tool and picked out little pieces to make the stars out of the paper there. And of course, to make some shimmery stars, I added on some of the rhinestones. Hard to see there, but there we go. So that's that. Another idea that came to my mind right away was it looked like tree rings. And so I decided, hello, Catherine. Good to see you. Good morning. I thought it looked like tree rings. So I cut out a portion of it and kind of added that on there. Kind of to look like, I wanted it to look like somebody had, kind of scratched in the wood, some initials. I was going to put K and J for Kevin and Jen, but I don't know, it just didn't look right. So I thought this is kind of a generic card I could give to a lot of people, so I thought it was kind of cute. And this, I used the, what are they called now? Pinewood Planks embossing folder, inked up the embossing folder, ran the card stock through, and that made that fun pattern in the background. So there you go. Who knew that a record stamp could make kind of a wood looking card? Good morning, Ethel. Nice to see you from New Jersey. And of course, there's always these little inside bits. Can't leave those little hearts alone. So actually on the next card that I'm going to show you the next card first, and then I'll tell you. Okay, so, and here is one that I saw somebody else do. I can't take credit for this one, but some donuts. Isn't that great? Hi, Pat. Good morning. So donuts. Yes, I'll have some donuts, thanks. And I thought it was absolutely adorable. So I'm going to show you how I made these donuts today. And yeah, so fun. All right, let me take my name off here. And like I had said, the inside part for the donuts you end up cutting out, but save that because you can make a card with just the hearts. You're awesome. How about that? Isn't that cute? Just added some watercolor in the background using the ink and the watercolor painters, and just stamped the "You're awesome" and did a fun little bow up here, and away we go. We got a little Valentine-ish, happy, just nice card to give. All right, so here we go. Let's show you how I made this donut. So first off, I have a piece of basic white that I have here, and I stamped in, now I have to buy that stamp. That's my plan. Crumb cake. So if you just stamp that on some white in crumb cake, and the cool part is, hi France, donuts are what my grandson wants for his birthday cake every year. Oh, that's neat. So the largest circle, layering circles dies fits this record, and so it cuts it out perfectly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper snips and actually cut out this little piece, this little heart here from the inside. But like I said, you want to save those because they can be used for other little things on your projects. So I'm just cutting around. I'm leaving some of the white kind of attached to the inside. Okay, I'm putting this in a little pile. And then here's what I was thinking. I looked through my stash of cardstock and I said, okay, which color do I not use very often? And Daffodil Delight, I just don't. I don't know. It's a bright, intense color, and it's not my go-to. So I thought, okay, I'm going to get out that Daffodil Delight today and play with it. I also have a piece here of the silver foil, and I thought, oh, let's try and make it look like a little bit of a cookie sheet, or like just kind of a baking tray or something. So I was going to put the donut on the baking tray onto the Daffodil Delight. All right, so this stamp set also comes with this big stamp that you can, it's just got lines. I thought it would be kind of cute. So let's stamp Daffodil Delight on here, just to make kind of a little bit of a background on the card base. So here we go. Let's just stamp in layers, I suppose. Let's do another one. How's everyone's morning treating you? What's a color that you have but you don't tend to use very often? I'm curious. Let me know what colors you're kind of meh, stays on the shelf a little more than it should. And I'm going to put one up along the top. So it's just a little subtle background. It's there, but it's not intrusive. Okay. So I think that'll look cute. Just a little something. There we go. Okay, so we've got our donut. Now, by the way, if you want to try out making kind of a chocolate donut, what I found worked the best was to use soft suede ink on soft suede paper, cardstock, and it worked really good. The orange tones, I had thought about pumpkin pie today, Yeah, that too. I just tend to, I like the cools and the calms and the neutrals. So we'll have to play around with those oranges and whatnot today. In fact, I need an icing color for this donut. So what color should we use? The first person to type in a Stampin' Up! Color for the icing on the donut, we will do that. We will use that color. So somebody throw a Stampin' Up! Color there in the comments. Pink? Which, do you know which pink you'd like? Here, I'll throw out some pinks for you, because there are a few. Let's dig out all these bright pinks. Okay, so we could do Melon Mambo, Magenta Madness, or Polished Pink. Talk about close in color. Which one do you think we should use? Melon, Magenta, or Polished? Magenta is super girly pink. These two are a little muted. They have a, who knew? I always thought Melon Mambo was like, you put on your sunglasses, but now when you look at this combo, it's kind of, maybe it's not so intense. Or we could do 1, 2, 3. Pick which one you'd like to see on the daffodil. Here, I'll hold this one. That might help you choose. Magenta. All right. Cut out this. I don't remember what package it is. Oh, the sprinkles on the DSP. Is that in the rainbow set? And there's kind of magenta, and I think it's the orange polished, but I was thinking blushing bright. Ooh, interesting. Yes, on this one I actually used DSP and did a little bit of a design as opposed to just a color. Yeah, so that works too. All right, let's get out Magenta Madness, since that was the first one. France got that one. I think it looked great to get Magenta Madness, yes, Magenta Madness and Daffodil Delight. They're intense, aren't they? All right, so I'm going to stamp this on here. Just another piece of basic white cardstock. Wow! If you weren't awake yet, I'm sure you're awake now. It's very intense. I didn't know if I was going to be able to go live today, but I don't know if he has a little sore tummy or what's happening, but he wouldn't sit in the window, he wouldn't sit on the floor, he just wanted to sit on his mama. So, oh, poor little guy. He's now resting in the sunshine in the window because we had a little sit together. All right, so what you do is just kind of cut little bumps all the way around the outside of your donut, and then you're going to do the same thing on the inside. Hi, Alice. You had COVID? Oh, my Lanta. Oh, Alice, I'm so sorry. I hope it's on the mend and you're on the tail end of the horribleness. So once again, I'm just kind of turning and making kind of a shape. Keep that little heart. You never know when you might use it. All right, next thing we're going to do is glue this to our donut. Isn't it adorable? All right, so I'm just going to use some liquid glue quick there. And on it goes. Cute. Now what I did with these ones, I actually thought, actually no I didn't. With this one I used the clear embossing powder. So what I did was stamped with Versamark and put clear embossing powder with the stamp. And so it's got little ridges and whatnot, just to kind of give it a little bit of texture and some shine. I also did on these ones, I put Wink of Stella. Because I thought, there again, it's going to add a little bit of shine. Tomorrow, you will see one with, if you don't know what to do with that shimmery crystal effects, looks amazing on here because it's got a little bit of sparkle and a little bit of puffiness, so it looks kind of like it's, you know, kind of very ooey gooey and delicious. So I'm going to today just add the Wink of Stella just because it's easy right here, and it doesn't take too long to dry. Just adds a little shimmer of something, right? It's kind of cute. So I'm just kind of painting some on, just so when you tilt the card a little bit, it just hits the light and says, ooh, what's this? Okay, here we go. So now let's kind of attach our card, put it all together, and see how it goes. I made a oops. I know that our multi-purpose liquid glue, of course, dries clear, so I thought, okay, I'm going to try that on the donuts. So I did that all over the icing. Apparently, when it dries, it is still sticky. So that did not work. So that card went in the file 13, and that was the end of that one. I think we'll pop up this donut. What do you think? It deserves a little popping. So I'm going to put my dimensionals on the back. How easy is this card, right? To make these cute little donuts. All right, I guess I should keep them on the tray. There we go. And I think we need a little sentiment. How about happy birthday? What color should we do the happy birthday? Any thoughts? Should we keep it in the pink or the yellow? Should we go black? Should we just try to dig in for a small piece of basic white scrap? What color do you think? I know Mary Ellen had talked about orange. We could go Bermuda Bay. We could go Gorgeous Grape. Lots of ideas. Or like I say, we can stick with our Magenta Madness or with our Daffodil Delight. Decisions, decisions. This is the paper I was thinking about. They should have a sentiment. I don't know what I'd do without you. Aww. That's so cute. Yes. What do you think? Bermuda Bay? All right, France. Let's go Bermuda Bay with a little happy birthday. All right, let's get out happy birthday. We could also do your awesome happy birthday. I think that would be cute, just to add a little extra. All right, let's start with a you're awesome. Let's stamp this on here. You're awesome. I'm going to use my Simply Chamois to clean that off. Oh yeah, that's going to look cute. And then the happy birthday. There. Good. I like when they stamp perfectly. All right, let me clean this off before I get it all over the place. It's one of those strong colors that seem to morph into everywhere. All right, so now I'm just going to take my little paper snips, little scissors here, and kind of trim them down a little bit. Ooh, what do we want? The Lisa Harden cut? Yeah, let's go with that. You are awesome. Who doesn't want a card like that? And let's go with the happy birthday. So of course you could make this in all sorts of colors, just like I did with the card on Monday. Did you see that card that I made? Whoops, I should have. Am I able to trim this? The Lisa Harden cut still didn't leave too much room there. There we go. Okay, so let's get out my mini dimensionals. Okay, when we cased the caddy, did you see that? The pictures of that? All sorts of color combos. I tried to use every color from the Stampin' Up collection. I almost made it. And okay, so I'm putting some dimensionals on the one end and just some glue on the other, just so that this is the other end with the glue. This is the end with the dimensionals. You're awesome. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the happy birthday. Just stick some dimensionals on this side and a little bit of glue on this end. You're awesome. Happy birthday. Cute. All right, now the thing that makes the donuts the thing is putting little jewels or gems and things around the donut. It just makes it like it's got little sprinkles or sparkles on it. So, okay, decisions. We've got some colored silver. We've got these, the blue ones. That might tie in that Bermuda Bay a little bit. Gold. Gold would go with the yellow. Could use some pinks or purples here. Decisions. I think that's all I've got here to use today. I kind of think I'm going to use these blue adhesive ones just because that'll tie in with the Bermuda Bay there. All right, let me get my take your pick tool and let's just kind of combine them on the donut in threes. What do you think? It's cute. Oh, come on. There. Need one in here. There we go. Isn't that cute? So there you go. That's how I made the donut. We could, hang on, how about we cut this out and throw this on somewhere. There. Just put it on the tray like that. I think that'd be cute. All right, so let's get out some glue. Can you give me some thumbs up if you have this stamp set? Adorable. Isn't that cute? A little something simple, but it's kind of fun and unique. So there we go. There's our different ideas for today, some alternatives to this stamp set. Bring on the sunshine and the moon and some wood and using those little hearts. So there you go, lots of different ideas that you can play around with using this for the record stamp set. Here it is once again. And it's very inexpensive, this stamp set, which is kind of nice because sometimes they get a little expensive, and when you get the bundle, what is happening with my hair? What in the world? Goodness. I did comb my hair today, I really did. And then of course I'm backwards on the screen, so oh well. You saw me for the whole entire show like that, so I guess it won't be anything spectacular if I fix it now. All right, so as I said, lots of fun with this stamp set. I'm going to show you some more ideas. Tomorrow is the Creative Escape. I'm going to use this stamp set when we do a fun fold. So be on the lookout today for the card recipe for tomorrow's Creative Escape at 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time, where you can all come over and play. We can all stamp together and have lots of fun. So yeah, look for that card recipe today. If you are interested in any of these products that I used today, I am happy to help you get them into your hands. So as I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator. All right, everybody. Hope to see you tomorrow at 10:30. Have a great day. Bye.